What's going on, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So, since Kendrick Lamar's Pop Out concert, I've seen a lot of people celebrating the peace and the unity that a lot of the gang sets showed to support Kendrick Lamar and what he was doing, and all of that, right? And then I've seen conversations surrounding gang culture, right? I've seen people in some ways like uplifting gang culture in a way, many people criticizing gang culture, etc. And this leads to a conversation that I've been wanting to have for a long time. So it's gonna hit some of y'all hard. Some of y'all not gonna feel indifferent to it. Some of y'all gonna disagree. But I'm gonna just get my side of all of this out. So as y'all know, I come from Chicago, Illinois, Southside Chicago, Illinois, right? Now, Chicago's gang culture is completely different from LA gang culture. We don't have Crips and Bloods out here at all. It's just not gangs that we don't have LA gangs here. Chicago started its own gangs, Gangster Disciples, Blackstones, Vice Lords, MCs, Mickey Cobras. You had Four Corner Hustlers. I say Gangster Disciple, Black Disciple, Latin Kings, etc. Chicago's gang culture, it runs deep. It's extensive. Gang culture has been a staple of this city for forever. For almost forever. Since my grandfather was a little boy, gang culture has been prevalent and the city has been gang infested. Now I say LA culture and Chicago gang culture is different too, because although the gang, like Gangster Disciple got colors, Black Disciple got colors, Black Stones got colors, right? Black P Stone. However, like nobody gonna shoot at you or press you for having on a certain color. Like you got on blue and black Gangster Disciple colors, isn't nobody really gonna press you like that. Not today. If you got on black and red, Black Stone colors, nobody gonna press you like that. In LA, you get pressed for certain colors. You get pressed for about the type of hat you got on. Nobody gonna press you because you got on a White Sox hat or a Houston Astros hat, nothing like that. What they will press you about is if your hat is cocked to the left or right. That's why in Chicago I always kept my hat straight or straight forward or straight back. No cocking the hat. They will press you about what you throwing up in your pictures, what gang signs you throwing up in your pictures, etc. Right? And so with me living in Chicago and having to navigate this as an upright young man that's trying to do what I gotta do, I'm raised by my family just to be on my square and to just take care of my schooling, to be just a cool, chill young brother. I had to navigate living in gang-infested areas all my life. I got to travel past gang-infested areas to go to high school. I got to go through gang areas to go to my grandmama's house. I got to go through gang areas to go to my pop's house. I had to go through gang areas to go in my house, where I live at. You know what I mean? Got to go through gang areas to go to the park, to the corner store. So I've always, confrontation is inevitable in Chicago. It's going to find you at some point, right? And so with me having to deal with this, I've seen gang culture up close and personal on a regular, everyday basis. And the shit is just, to me, I've never liked it. And I got a lot of family members who are in gangs, who are heavily gang affiliated. Got some friends of mine that I grew up with as gang affiliated. I'm not talking down on them in particular. I'm talking down about the culture, the gang culture that they grew up in and how it has caused destruction in our neighborhoods, right? What I don't like about gang culture will let Trevor and I don't know, Trevor and whoever, what I'm saying is white folks. Gang culture will let white folks from up north come to the most hood of hoods and allow them not to get touched. They don't get pressed. Don't nothing happen to them. Black folks treat them like science projects. Oh, man, what y'all doing over here? Pull out their phones, crack jokes with them and all that. Teach them how to shake up, do all type of crazy stuff with them, right? But that same gang culture, when I come to those neighborhoods, because I'm coming to come pick up a friend or I'm coming to come see a girl I'm dating, will press me and try to harass me and terrorize me like I ain't a black brother like y'all. That's the problem I got with gang culture, right? Gang culture often encourages anti-black terrorism, and it subjects black people to violence that rivals the violence black folks saw in sundown towns in Hickville, USA. right? Me and my homie come to a certain area, we getting chased out the neighborhood. Bro, I done been in certain areas going to go see friends. Motherfuckers asking me, who is you? Why is you over here? Pressing me, mean mugging me. And you, first of all, and I seen gang culture press people who they know are not in gangs, who you know not gang affiliated, who you know is a cool, calm, and collective young brother. But the gangs just want to start shit with folks, just to whoop another black brother's ass and shit. You know what I mean? I seen this shit. Bro, I done been in some, like, again, I'm Southside Chicago all my life. I done been in the McDonald's on 95th and the Dan Ryan, over there on 95th, right by the, by the Dan Ryan, by the red line. That McDonald's was the most dangerous McDonald's in the world, not in the world, in Chicago for a young teenage man. Because it was dudes just waiting inside of the McDonald's, outside of the McDonald's, waiting to press anybody. You could tell them you the same gang as you, and they just want to beat your ass just because, right? Just to have something to do. Run your pockets, terrorize you, but y'all will let little Bobby Altoff. That's not funny. And she a girl, but still. Y'all will let her and her cousins walk all through the neighborhoods, teach her how to shake up, teach him and her and her people all how to shake up and take pictures with them and laugh and joke with them. But the moment you see somebody that look like you, got the same walk you got, the same bopping and step you got, the same type of style you got, the same charisma you got, same skin color you got, you want to raise hell on that brother. That's the shit I don't like. I done seen dudes ask me what I am, what you is. You can obviously tell I'm not no gang member. I'm talking about, bro, I don't care. And if you from a street environment, street dudes know other street dudes when they see them, right? Now, I ain't come out here looking like Steve Urkel, but my disposition, especially in high school, you could tell I wasn't on none of that shit. And it still was people trying to press me at certain times, and I had to show them I wasn't no goofy. Had to defend myself. Not even just always through fights, but I had to show I wasn't afraid of them. And I had to walk a fine line between not being overly tough with these individuals, but not being cowardly, but just trying to show that I am going to stand up for myself. I had to walk that fine line in order not to get whooped on. You hear me? Like, I couldn't show them I was no punk. I couldn't act like I was the biggest gangbanger or I was ultra tough. But I had to stand down on my principles, morals, and values and had to show that I was not afraid in order for me to be able to survive in certain environments I was living in. You hear me? My grandma living right off the 9 on 79th Street. You know? Going to the corner store, you could run into some shit. Getting on the bus, going over there, you could run into some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I never like how gang culture can run and terrorize other black men, especially the ones you know ain't on no gangbang stuff. You know it's just chilling and being cool. But when white folks and Asian people, Hispanic folks come over to these neighborhoods, y'all embracing them. Gangs ain't gangs. Y'all see y'all loving them, hugging them, you know, taking pictures with them, treating them like they science projects. Oh, man, I saw that video of Bobby Altoff walking around in Compton, right, as a white girl. And other black men, hey, y'all gonna scare off. Y'all gonna scare off. Y'all gonna scare off. Like she's a goddamn science project. Motherfuckers hovering over her. Like she's some sight to behold and so honored and so shocked and so appalled and so just blessed that she's gracing the hood with her presence and just so wowed and astounded that she's there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, like, what, black folks' fascination with white folks coming to the hood has got to, that shit got to stop. Like, goddamn, they only coming over there to see, to just tell the world they've been over there and to record. They be scared, shaking in their boots to come in the environments that we live. But they expect us to live over here perfectly fine. Whatever, man, whatever. But anyway, yeah, like in Chicago, white folks wouldn't be caught dead before Vaughn died over in Parkway. But now Vaughn mural over there, they want to run over there, take pictures and all of that. And a lot of folks just come over there and just let them do it. But if I come over there and do that, it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? That's why I never liked gang culture, because of how it terrorized young positive black men.